Hello, Gianluca.
Hello, Swapnil. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thanks. I'm working on a YouTube video for installing the AI FAQ on AWS with no GPU using external API. So I pretty finished. I just cutting some part because it takes too long. It's like 20 minutes, and in YouTube, I need to stay inside the 15 minutes. Hello, Bobby.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, finding same. I'm working on the YouTube video for installing AI FAQ on AWS with not GPU, and I think
Okay.
I think it's a good idea also to show something like that video on the presentation, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes about that. If someone
That
wants
sounds
to
good.
install, yeah, I think so. Thank you.
Sounds good. So, what are we doing today? I have just to go over. Um, I'm going to share my screen as soon as I get. I have to fix my screen. It's the settings are off. It's enormous. It's like a magnifying glass. Hold on. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I'm like, where is the system? Okay, hold on. So, how was your weekend?
Yeah, good. I went to San Francis village. It's yeah. The name is Assisi. Is a small village in on yeah, center of Italy. Hello,
Nice.
Peter. Yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. Yeah,
Okay,
it's like
let's try this.
I'm muted.
Oh my.
Hello, everyone.
hello, Peter.
I'm just having trouble with my screen. It's like at 110%, so everything is so large. I can't seem to. Well, we're gonna have to go with it. Actually, I'll just swap my screens and leave my camera off. Okay, so today, welcome to the December 2nd. It's December already. Linux Foundation Decentralized Trust Lab Project AI FAQ. There's a code of conduct and a antitrust policy made available to you if you need it. Everybody's been on the call and has read it before, so we'll just keep going. This is also recorded. So my big thing for today that I want to get done is the PowerPoint for tomorrow's meetup. I haven't publicized it to my group yet because I'm not sure if we're postponing it yet. It depends on how this meetup goes. So I'm just going to go right to, let's see if I can find it right here. And I'm going to, hold on just a second. Monday morning, don't you love it? It's this one. Okay. Here we go. And there we go. Perfect. Okay, so let me share my screen. Now I just have to find where you guys are. Always something. Here we go. Nope, that's not you. Thank you for being patient with this. This is ridiculous. I don't know where my Zoom call is, so I can't share my screen. Hold on just a moment. I'm going to log out and log back in. Oh, wait. I found it. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, so this is what I have for tomorrow's presentation so far. No one else but Gianluca and I on the team have stepped up to do any part of this, so I guess we're going to be doing the whole thing, which is disappointing to me. I thought maybe people would be on the call today to volunteer for stuff, but it doesn't look like that's happening either. So we're kind of on our own. So what I have is, oh, that's not supposed to be there. Oh, that's because I have the wrong presentation. We did this one. So yeah, this would be the presentation. So it's just the regular Linux Foundation screen. Let me see if I can move it and then go right into what's going on. Oh, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to go to the one right on Google Drive because I can't seem to find it anywhere else. And I'm going to stop sharing till I find it. So anyway, so we're going to go over the presentation with the two parts. I just broke it out into front end and back end demos. So if that, hold on. Oh my goodness, I am not ready for this yet. Here we go. My drive. So this is shared on the Google Drive for anyone who's interested. Under presentations. Got it. Here it is. Let me just. Okay, now it's on the wrong screen, so that's okay. I'll just move it. Here we go. I don't know if I'm still sharing, but I'm ready. So let me go back to sharing my screen. Such details today. My goodness. Okay. Thank you for your patience.
No problem, Bobby.
Okay, so let me go back to the first two slides. So again, it's just welcome to the project. Our journey into a deep dive into the AI FAQ project to explore and learn how you can contribute, because that's our goal, is to get people to sign up and contribute. We're going to do an introduction, and I have a survey. Then someone, I guess I am going to give a project overview. These are going to be brief because everybody's there for the demos. And then the first demo would be a user interface demo. Then we'd probably take a break after that for questions on the user interface, and then go into the development session intro. Gianluca can give an introduction into what we're going to see in that piece, and then the hands-on back-end workshop and networking. So again, I just have on this screen, I'm going to drop in a Google form that I filled out, just asking your names and asking your level of interest. It's like 3 questions and that's it, because I don't want people to get bogged down with having to do that. And I'll put it in the chat at this point, and as well as at the end, in case people want to, change their answers, or here's the thing, to help join our community. And then if there were any current events, I was going to put them on that screen. And then if there were any more team members, so Peter, if you want to give a presentation tonight, we'd love to have you. Since no one else is volunteering, to put other people's faces
I mean,
on.
I could. There's always stuff I could talk about. What do you think would be appropriate or interesting to discuss here?
You could do the project overview and how you can possibly talk about how, because again, if there's investors on this call, we want them to know what stage we're in, as well as developers who can, get on in the early stages and join us in the community. So if you did the the project overview and talk about how, what AI is, how it's developing, that kind of, to place it into
well, I think the project overview, I think it's probably better covered by you and Gianluca, of like, hey, how we got from, a Hyperledger project that we've now decided to launch, and then maybe like maybe then give the demo, and maybe somewhere near the end I could sort of talk about like, hey, here's where we sort of see the future of chatbots and where this is going.
So we'll put you in for number 6.
Sure.
That would be kind of where we're going. Try to talk about, connecting people. And if you're comfortable with that, that would be great. A big help.
Yeah.
Perfect. So then I'll do this part, and I guess the user interface, unless Swapnil, you want to do the user interface demo, that would be great. Or if we have a video, I know the video might come in here, the YouTube video, but let's just go real quick. So that's the feedback, current events, who we are. And then this is just a quick slide to talk to about how we got here and what the chatbot is. And then I don't know if we need the roadmap or not. I'll probably take that out because it's not really relevant for this. And then this would be the demo for the interface, which let me see if I have that. God, I gotta fix my screen. It's like, okay, here, let me put it over here where I can see it. I keep playing with the numbers and it keeps coming up short. So in the presentation card, let me see if I can stop sharing for a second. Get that. I can't. Okay. So I did have it was on the wiki page. Here we go. I do have the link.
If you could just create one slide for me that literally just has this, like this is sort of what I want to discuss. You could click on that X link and just have literally one slide with that quote. Like I love that statement and that analogy that data is the new oil and LLMs are the fracking rig that's going to let you extract value from that data.
Okay, I already put it on a slide.
Awesome.
So that I will add that for a slide that you will speak to. So let me just pull this over here.
And just mention who the quote is from.
Yes,
credit Tamaz.
Of course.
And I highly recommend following him and joining his what do you call it? His blog.
Twitter page.
Yeah, follow him. I suggest following him on Twitter and LinkedIn, but he has a really good blog. Very insightful.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen again, this time a little different. Okay, so on the agenda for today, just to go over that presentation, here's the survey, and I'll show you the survey in just a second. But this was the last link, Gianluca, that I had for the front-end demo. Is this correct?
Yes, it is. It is. It's correct. Now, you also received a message from Jairam, and it shared, no, without S, sorry.
Without that? Because I'm
Yeah,
getting...
without S, sorry, without that. Yes.
Oh, I'm in the Brave browser. Let me change my browser.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Jerem shared an image where he formatted a little bit the text, changing the color. It's in their own laptop, but I asked him to update also the change, upload the change in the AWS version, so that one.
Yeah, so this works for the demo. I have no problem with this for the demo. So that's great. I mean, it will work. So that's I'll ask a couple questions of the system. I'll ask if anybody has any questions of the system. And I'll say, you know, we're just starting out. This is our user interface now, but we intend to, you know, put some lipstick on it and make it all pretty. And hopefully, so that demo will work fine. Let me go back to here. I am like losing my stuff today. Stop sharing. And then the next thing was turning it over to you for an introduction into the backend piece. You know, like this is great. You saw how you know we were asking questions of this very lightweight AI FAQ chatbot that you could, you know, install. But now let's talk about what that installation looks like in the back end. And then I would turn it over to you. I know I do have a slide or two. If you have anything you want to say on the slides, just drop them in the chat and I'll pop them in. But now I'm turning it over to you, Jan.
Yeah, no problem. We already talked about that. Yeah, the idea could be we have at the moment 3 versions. So also to demonstrate that we have also learned something about the LLM and the RAG technique. So we have the version that uses the let share my screen. We have this is the okay. We have that version on Lighting Studio, and we can also show how to install the system the system on a GPU tool, which is that one. So we have different one. This is one that already works with GPU, but we can also show how to do that using the GPU, and also which kind of GPU. Maybe you can download locally the model, and it needs the 24 gigabyte of memory. So this is the first version, and I think it takes maybe 50 minutes or also 20 minutes if we consider a question. And another version is the virtual machine, where we can show to attendees how to download the virtual machine and how to import the virtual machine in the laptop and use it. This is a lightweight version. We can explain that it uses the external API, and also it's very cheaper. It's cheaper because I received the last invoice is $0. So maybe in the future, maybe can be $10 and so on. And also the differences between the two versions. And I also have one YouTube video for the GPU version, one for the virtual machine, so we can also share the YouTube video. And now I'm preparing. I'm cutting the last YouTube video, which is about the AWS lightweight version, because it's 20 minutes. I need to cut a little bit to be inside the 15. And so we have the third version with another 15 minutes and also 5 minutes for questions. So we have 3 versions. I think one idea, some user can think, so that people, those people are working on new on a also well-known version, but I don't know, I like to integrate that in our software. We can also check it and to know if it works or not. So it's a way to show that we have a training step in the last year. And so the AWS version it's also a way to try in the cloud. So to install it, try in the cloud, also to see the code and so on. And other two things, one can we can also start working on a dashboard. Okay, let me show. Yeah, on a dashboard, and we can also say that we want to work on the user dashboard, and that provides those features. One is to add the API keys, set different document sources, pages, with docs, PDF, and so on. Upload files and handle some action like build the knowledge base, restart services, and also get errors messages in order also to share with us in case of bugs. And the last thing is that I was able to provide a public folder to users, but they at the moment they have not the dashboard, so they cannot build the knowledge base on the roads. They can ask us to build the knowledge base with their own documents. So I don't know if is a good idea or not. Try to repeat. I want to try to repeat the last thing. I also have a public folder, so users can upload their own documents to build a knowledge base. But at the moment, they have not the dashboard, so they cannot click the button to build a knowledge base. Good. It means that if they want to try the system with their own documents, they can upload those documents, but they will ask us to build the knowledge base. At the moment, there is not a button to do that. So we can also say if they want, they can. And the idea is to work today and tomorrow on that part. To cut the YouTube video, okay, to stay in 15 minutes in order to upload the video on YouTube and to share, first of all. Also, for me, repeat the three different versions, how to install different versions, so we can show tomorrow. And
I have a
also,
question about, just a quick
Yeah.
question about building the knowledge base. During the demo, if they bring a PDF with them, can you show them how we can upload it, or would that be something for another day?
No, we can try. We can also, we can try because it's AWS S3 public folder, so we can try how to execute a command to upload the file, and if they want, we can also try to build a knowledge base. But we can think that tomorrow on that step we can have some mistakes, some error, because I never tried.
Yeah, no,
And
I wouldn't do it live.
okay.
I was just if that was something, if we had time at the end, say anybody have a PDF, we can show you how to get it, up in the system. But that another day.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can talk. We can also talk about the dashboard. We can see. We can say that we start working on that dashboard with different features, and in some weeks, I don't know, maybe in January, we can have a dashboard that can allow them to use their own documents. Yeah, AFQ with their own documents. Maybe someone can be interested in that version and can also ask us to try in the future or to receive message when notice or in general when it will be ready. How do you think, Peter?
I'm sorry, you had a question?
Yeah, no. The question is, in general, we are working on presentation, but it seemed like how to say a presentation to show that we at the moment we don't have a system that people can try with their own document, but yeah, a system that they can integrate in their software. They can try with Hyperledger documentation, and they will have the dashboard in the future.
Okay.
Can be, yeah, can be nice, or it's a way
No, I
to.
mean, that sounds like a good explanation. I'm not sure. Is there a question in there, or you're just sort of just
Yeah, the question is if you think that could be a nice idea to show people the backend part at the same moment to show that we are working on a dashboard.
yeah, time permitting. I think it's more important to focus on the front end and what the user experience is like. Um, but I think it's worthwhile to explain the options between, creating your own, LLM, which is super expensive. You better have a couple tens of millions or hundreds of millions of dollars in your back pocket or a rich uncle somewhere willing to fund that. You can do, train, you could fine tune existing models, but that's going to cost you a lot on compute. And then this RAG approach that we're using here really lets you ingest your own data and your company or your personal data into it. So, let's and so if you want to take a deeper dive, based on the people you've seen signing up, is a lot of people look like they're developers who want to take a deeper dive.
Yeah, maybe in the past we
It's a mix.
yeah,
It's
mixed.
a good mix. Yeah, so then maybe I wouldn't spend too much time doing a deeper dive. Like maybe just go one or two layers lower to explain without, going, 20,000 leagues under the sea here.
Okay.
Okay, so Gianluca, so I am introducing this, and I'm going to go through the agenda, and I'm just going to say, initially talk about like the project, and then go to the user interface, that quick one, and talk about how in our roadmap, we're going to be working on dashboards, making them easy, putting them where you need them, whether it's on a mobile, whether it's on a website, whether it's on your own, internal internet for your own information, however secure you want your data to be. We'll be working on your dashboard for that. And now here is, Gianluca to talk about the back end. And to summarize what you're going to say, if I got it correctly, we have 3 different ways to install the back end, and we're going to show you all 3. The first one, and the second one, and the third one. So are they all live, or is one just going to be a video?
Yes,
So are they
yes,
all,
correct.
they're all live demos?
Yes. Okay. The live. No. For tomorrow.
Yeah.
Demos.
So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah. Yeah.
introducing,
Yes.
and there's going
Correct.
to
I
be 3
can.
versions.
Yeah. I can show the 3 version. Yeah. Correct. I can show the 3 version. One is
Are you saying
because.
free or 3?
Oh, sorry. 3, like 1, 2, 3.
Good. Perfect. That's what I thought.
Yeah. It's sorry for my
No,
English
no,
again.
no. I thought for a second I was
3,
making a mistake.
not
So there's
3. Yeah,
3
it's
versions. The
3.
first
It's like
3
one
Peyton
is,
version.
Manning. Painting or Peyton Manning? Which one?
yeah.
I've got seen that commercial.
Yeah, it's 3. But they are always cheap because the one is, yeah, I can also show something like about money and costs. It could be nice because we can show how to get a cheap IDE. It's the first version with GPU, and second one it's pretty free because they use my my API key of Mistral AI on virtual machine, and the third one again it's free for them because I'm using my Mistral AI API key. So the last two are free for them. The first they should pay Lightning Studio, which is the cloud IDE.
And you'll explain that. So you have 1 hour to go over the 3 different versions.
Yeah.
Perfect. And you got it all figured out. If you want, just for technical smoothness, to give me a copy of the YouTube videos so that if you want, I can use my machine so you can keep your machine free for the demos. And I can show the YouTube videos from mine. It doesn't matter, but I just always like to have a copy just in case something happens to your system for a while. I can show the YouTube videos. So whenever they're done, just send them my way.
Yeah, absolutely. One is, if you have just 10 seconds, I think the first two, which is already available, and one is, okay. There's one is the handsome guide, I think that one. Yeah, one is that one. Okay, the first version, which is the Cloud IDE, with GPU is I share the link in it. Okay, the second one is that one. Okay, is virtual machine. Okay, that is the cloud GPU ID. Okay. The second is the virtual machine. No GPU, no companies. And third one, okay, the third one, I'll send you as soon as possible the link because I'm cutting some part. It will be the AWS external API Mistral AI no GPU.
Perfect. I've pasted them in and I'll work on them, getting them on a slide for you. And I'll send you the link to the final presentation later today, and which is just
Okay,
basically, and then the only thing is, Swamp Neil, do you want to have a part in the presentation today? Do you want to do one of the parts of the demo maybe, or you're just along to have support in case something goes wrong and you can jump in?
I could do the UI part if no one is available. That would be fine by me.
Which part?
The UI part, the one that.
Oh, perfect.
I
Yeah.
think
Okay. So I'll
you-
introduce you right for the user interface, and then you can share your screen and type in a question and answer. That would be awesome. So I'll put you on the who we are slide.
Awesome.
Great. Thank you. Thanks for stepping up.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate it.
Swapnil.
So that's it. I just have to go work on the PowerPoint. If you want to meet again tomorrow, maybe a half hour before the presentation, just to go over the slides one more time, or earlier. It depends on, let me get the presentation, the meetup.
I only have one question with respect to the demo that Gianluca would be presenting, the three demos that we've talked about. So I hope it doesn't get repetitive doing the same stuff in three different ways and the output doesn't change and then people don't expect different things from that. So maybe we do one single version which is relatively difficult and allow people, I mean, share resources to the other two versions so that they can do however they want to do.
Yeah, I think I don't understand the question. You see, if multiple user wants to use the system at the same time, this is the question.
No,
No,
he's
no,
saying that just in case for confusion, maybe only show one way to do it and then just explain the other two, but only demo one way.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I agree in that. So I think we can start with the last version. So the third one installing in AWS because it takes like 20 minutes. So it's enough. And also explain the other two and share the link. And maybe if we have time, we can also show very quickly the virtual machine version, which because it's very different from the AWS version. Do you agree, Swapnil? Yeah, the virtual machine is a local installation. AWS is a cloud installation. It's very different one to another.
yeah, I think I agree with that. It's just that you'll be presenting for about an hour. So it's a long time for things to go wrong. That is all I'm saying. And it
Yeah,
is
no.
also you don't have any support on that. So uh, a lot I have seen things like demos go wrong, especially when they span out about an hour. And
Yeah,
besides,
I agree.
I hope it
Sorry.
doesn't get I hope it doesn't get repetitive for the users, the viewers actually. That is what I'm more concerned about. Like if we do this same stuff three different ways, then maybe a lot of users would get tuned out and they'll not they'll maybe they don't follow the later parts.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. We can also, yeah, we can start. We can start with the third version, and also show the virtual machine and the cloud. Show just a demo, not the installation part. Maybe it could be the right presentation. Yeah, I agree. I also think that someone can ask question, especially in chat. Maybe also when we have other meeting in chat, someone ask a question to us. So we can also spend some like 10 minutes replying to question. Yeah, I agree. My idea is to, yeah, I don't know if it's the correct term, like to catch interest in someone that wants to try the system also later when we have the dashboard that can be more comfortable for users. And but if
And
we
usually in workshops, people come to test it with you. So if they're actually trying to follow along, there'll be a lot of questions.
Okay. Okay. Maybe um, also could be a nice idea to present to have yeah, also a Google Doc with the three the yeah, no, but in the presentation you want to add the three links and also the three YouTube video. Is it correct? Because if we provide YouTube videos and also links to download code, I think they can also try in later.
Do you want me to, because I'm going to start putting out on LinkedIn and other social medias, pop up workshop tomorrow, come out, join us, pop up, whatever, have it urgent. And if you want, I can update the sign up meetup page to include those links now. So have, try it out yourself before, bring your questions to the workshop. If you have, send me like a brief snippet, either in email or in the LinkedIn with the 3 links, and I'll put it on the meetup.
That's great. Just one problem that the last one is not available because I should. So if I try to do that in 1 hour, to cut the video and upload on YouTube video, and we share with you all the links.
Perfect. Yep.
Okay.
And then I'll put them on the meetup and really publicize it and get it out there to see who wants to come and try it out, so that they can play with it tonight if they want, and then join us tomorrow.
Okay.
That sounds good. So yeah, just like make it easy so they know like what link is for what.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Okay. Thank you, Bobby.
No worries. I'm going to see, so that I'll work on the presentation. I'll get it all up there, and I'll share the link on Google Drive.
I can't hear you, Bobby.
Sorry about that. I'm not audible. Awesome. How about now? Apparently not. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, Bobby, you're audible. I think Gianluca is not audible. I think.
Yeah, I was on
Yeah.
mute. So, yeah.
Yeah. I tried again. Maybe it's a bandwidth issue. Okay. Yeah, I think I lost last minute, Bobby.
Yeah, I was just going to say I'll work on getting that announcements out there. And then the only other thing was the mentorship for the meeting. And I was asking how Jacqueline, I saw that she is one of the people who filled out the survey. So I was excited about that. So we've gotten more people on the team, and we can talk about that at our next regrouping meeting for that. But the mentorship, is that over, ending? Like, what's the, is there a formal presentation she has to do, or can she just?
I don't know. I did not receive anything. Just I think also you and Zwopnil, I think you already received an email from me about I don't know, like the form, to fill the form for the mentorship program.
Mm-hmm.
And but I remember that the last edition we had a meeting with all the other mentees. Do you remember?
Yeah, there was a formal presentation day. I haven't seen anything announcing that.
Mhm.
So I guess they're not doing something. I guess they're just ending the mentorship quietly this year without a service or a ceremony. So yeah, I'll fill out that form and we can get that ended so that she can move on and join us as a partner in AI FAQ. And I will also update the webpage to put a team page on there, and I'll leave a section for advisories, which I don't know when our next meeting is to talk about that. I know we're meeting with some folks later in the week. So if you want to meet before then, just let me know. Other than that, that's it for me. I'm going to work on I put a link in the chat before I disconnected myself to the survey. If anybody thinks there needs to be more questions, different questions, let me know and I'll update it. But that's what I'm going to keep putting in the chat. And if you have specific pictures you want on the screen, send them to me, or else I'm just going to grab whatever LinkedIn I have to use.
Yeah. Just to add one more question about if if some people like to have an extra feature before to try the system. Maybe in the future we can implement that.
Oh, like a wish list?
Yeah, like a wish list, a short wish list.
Not too long.
A very
Little
short
wishes.
wish list.
Awesome. So does anybody else have anything else for the meeting? Nope. All right. I'm going to get to work on social media and fine tuning the presentation. And I will talk to everyone soon.
Okay. Thank you, Bobby. I will send you as soon as possible the link.
Perfect.
The video.
Yeah, the little blurb where all the links are, so I can put that. Now I'll wait till I get that to push out the social media stuff.
Okay, perfect.
Because I want to add that to have people try and test it. So awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Talk soon. Have a nice